It's just overgrown, man.
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna have to take off.
I heard you're such a wimp.
I know, aren't I?
What is
it's
the
just
deal?
It's gonna be 29 degrees tomorrow morning in Atlanta.
Child's play for you.
Exactly. A Pillsbury Doughboy, to gear up. And I'm either gonna go stay somewhere along the way. I don't want to come into Atlanta in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to be on I-20, at dusk.
Right.
And so
so if you left like this afternoon, early afternoon, you're not gonna try and make it all the way?
Yeah. I'm gonna get to Augusta and make a decision.
Okay.
And just look at the weather, look at traffic and everything else, and then make a decision on whether I continue. This has been great to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Y'all's content is to die for.
Let me introduce you to everybody. This is our good friend, Charles Henagan. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Relatively new rider. I was telling Steve, I hit 60, had a midlife crisis, and got a house, got a dog, got a convertible, and I went looking for the age-inappropriate girlfriend, and then I said they were really, really expensive, and I got a motorcycle instead. And then I decided I liked it so much, I get a second motorcycle. And, and so I come and watch you guys, and I watch what y'all do, and then try to go imitate it out in the world.
Nice.
It's pale comparison to your work.
Oh, I love your stuff, man.
But we're getting. I have 46 subscribers.
46. But listen, you've been out west, heading to Europe, Ireland.
Yeah, did Ireland and Spain. I'm doing the Wyoming BDR in August. And what I'm looking to do on that is do the Wyoming. I'm with a group with 3 or 4 other guys. And when I get to Billings, I'm gonna have my bike shipped to Billings and then head back and either do the Wyoming BDR in reverse solo, or take Sam's TAT and head east through South Dakota and Minnesota and whatnot, and then ship it back from
the other coast.
Minneapolis, and then come back from there. So that's the summer.
See, you're new into the riding, but you've already done some amazing adventures.
It's been great. Well, I mean, y'all's TAT stuff was fantastic, and I had done it before, and so I kept saying, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And then when I did this, I watched your SCAR series multiple times between Edgefield and here, because I had no clue what the conditions were going to be like. And today it's going to be packed sand, but the clay has come to life.
Yeah, you're going to have some puddles.
I'm not dumb, so I'm taking slab. I'm not getting anywhere near the clay. And I'll definitely do this again next year. The food was fantastic. I think it's a nice, great grounds. I mean, as this thing grows, they're going to have to get a bigger place. I thought Cheyenne did a fantastic job. Well organized, everything happened the way it was supposed to. There was never a point where I go, damn, I wish I had done this.
Right.
Versus one particular event, his bathhouses were really nice. They actually worked. He had hot water and hot water pressure, and I'm like, yes, this is great.
Cheyenne knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
this is good stuff.
It was very exciting when I walked out and the stream was running right under my tent and right in front of my when I walked out. It's been good. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, but I definitely do it again.
And it's such a beautiful grounds too, surrounded by water. I mean, it's
my big regret is missing tonight, because this was the high point, because it's a low country seafood boil tonight. So that's kind of a bummer to miss that.
But
it'll probably be hard.
Pork,
the pulled
you
pork
had grilled
was really
chicken.
Good. I had that twice.
I mean, come on.
I had the chicken twice. He had more chicken last night. It was really good. And they had beer.
Now, so who was your, other than us, of course, but who's your favorite person that you met while you were here?
Bearded Grump. He's great.
Isn't that awesome?
I watch his stuff, and he and I had a conversation.
Shout out to the Bearded Grump. Go subscribe.
And we had a conversation just a week ago about TKC 80s, because he was going to do a review on TKC 80s. So we had a conversation about it. So I introduced myself to him, and he was great. Super, super fun guy. Like everybody that does vlogging on, motorcycle vlogging. They're all fun.
Yes.
But I met a bunch of I met one guy, Wade, who you guys met, and he goes to Overland Expo East, and it turned out he camped right next to me. I remember his bike. That's not paying attention to him.
Yeah.
And somebody I was talking to Steve, and he said, we could probably drive subscribers if we had, some really pretty girl in a bikini talking about our motorcycles. I went, nah, nobody will pay attention. Everybody look at the bike and tell her to get out of the way.
I hear that.
But it's great.
What was it like meeting Angelo last night? Hearing him speak, our keynote speaker.
He was fascinating. I mean, that was really neat, because I went up to talk to him afterwards. NBC on Peacock was showing the Dakar. So every afternoon I could come home and watch. I mean, those guys got a set that's this big, because as we were talking, Steve and I were talking, he comes along, he comes up to the top of a sand dune. He doesn't know what's on the other side. He could go launch 100 feet in the air, or he could go down the face.
Right.
And the fact that he did it and he finished, because
4 times.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's finished 4 times. In fact, I learned later from Cheyenne that he's actually finished a 5th time, but he was in a car. So he was,
really?
I think he was a navigator in a car before he started doing it.
That's extraordinary. And he lives in Charleston.
Lives in Charleston?
How ironic is that?
Isn't that cool? Well, we sure are sad to see you go, man.
No, man, it's great.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely.
Finally in person. We communicate all the time through those
You
pixel
guys are a
digital
huge
media.
source of information. I told Jason, I was buying beer all night. You don't drink beer, so you're out of luck. But I was buying the beer, so just thank you for answering all my questions.
Always happy to help.
What's a
man.
GoPro?
Fun, dude.
I didn't know it would do that. This is fun. This is a fun activity, and I'm really happy that I gave up on the idea of the age-inappropriate girlfriend.